Are you wondering about the largest country in the world? If yes, then here is the list of top 10 largest country of the world area-wise. This list has been updated recently. So hello friend, I'm Rajan and welcome to my YouTube channel Next for You. In this video, I'm going to tell you about top 10 largest country in the world. So let's get started. At the number 10 on my list is Algeria. Algeria at 2.38 million square kilometer is the 10th largest country in the world by area and the only African country in the top 10 of my list. Situated in northern Africa, Algeria has a Mediterranean coastline 998 km long. 90% of the country is desert and its desert regions are highly elevated. The Tell Atlas Mountains range runs along the country's northern border, while the interior mass of 800 meters above sea level countries in the Algerian portion of the Sahara Desert. At number 9 on my list is Kazakhstan. 2.72 million square kilometers stretches over plain and highland, a cool and dry but not quite a desert climate prevails for the most of the year. Kazakhstan experiences a great range of the temperatures throughout the year. Though it don't as cold in the Kazakhstan as it does in part of its northern neighbor Russia. Formerly part of the USSR, the largest nation in the world for most of the 20th century, Kazakhstan currently claims to the frame status as the largest landlocked country in the world and the only landlocked country in my top 10 list. At number 8 on my list is Argentina. The world's 32 and most popular country is the world's 8th largest and the largest Spanish-speaking nation in the world by area. Its 2.78 million square kilometers includes some of the most varied geography and climate in the world. Swampy tropical conditions in the very north give way to freezing glacial region in the South Patagonia, one of the most spectacular and dangerous places on the planet. Stretches from the southern Andes in the west to the Atlantic Ocean in the east. The southern tip of Argentina, known as Cape Horn, is one of the stormiest locations on the globe. At number 7 on my list is India. India is my favorite country because this is my birthplace. You can call India Hindustan because this is the only abode of Hindus. India's boundaries have changed quite a few times over the first century, and even still India claims that the northern region of Kashmir, an area disputed with Pakistan, belong under Indian control completely. As it stands without Kashmir, India's territory stretches for 3.29 million square kilometers. Afghanistan, China, Myanmar, Bhutan, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Nepal is share a border with India, and its geography ranges from majestic Himalaya mountains to the tropical shores of the southern peninsula. Geologically, India is found on its own subcontinent, and geological studies show that this whole nation and its close neighbor were at one time separate from Asia by a sea. At number 6 on my list is Australia. The approximately 4.4 million square kilometer difference between Australia and India represents the second largest size difference between countries, ranked consecutively in the top 10. Australia at around 7.69 billion square kilometers is about twice the size of India. It is the largest country in the Oceania, but technically it is so large that it does not even qualify as an island. It is a continental landmass. The vast majority of the population live in coastal cities like Sydney in the east and Perth in the west, and with good reason. The Australian outback is one of the world's driest and hottest regions, along with extreme climate and geography. Australia is known for spectacular and often deadly wildlife. At number 5 on my list is Brazil, the largest country in the South America at over 8.51 million square kilometers. Brazil's play homes to much of the world's largest rainforest, the Amazon. The Amazon is so dense and vast that explorers and scientists have found human civilization that had never made contact with the outside world. Brazil also has a lengthy Atlantic coastline on the eastern side, which stretches approximately 8,000 km. Most of its major cities, including Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, exist near the city line. At number 4 on my list is China. China, the United States of America, and Canada is occupied just under 7% of the globe's surface. Of these three, China is the smallest depending on what you factor at 9.6 million square kilometers. However, that figure is not including disputed territories. Instead of just an area, it is actually the second largest country in the world. Just United States and Canada have more area if you include water. It shares border with 14 different countries, including Afghanistan to the west, Russia to the north, and Vietnam to the south. It is the largest country entirely in Asia. In the north, temperature dropped to the subtropic level. The center of the nation holds the Gobi, the world's fourth largest desert. And this is the most incredible thing that in China, 1.9 doctors per thousand people. China has more doctors than the entire population of Qatar. At number 3 on my list is United States of America. The United States is just bigger than China, but slightly smaller than Canada, occupying 9.83 million square kilometers. If you factor out its territories, it would be the fourth largest country after China. United States border shared by Mexico to the south and Canada to the north. United States is home to the diverse area is the geography and wildlife. Two north-south features split the nation into the distinct species. West of the Rocky Mountains, the Pacific states are known for year-round temperate weather and long expanses of beaches along the California coast, sandwiched between the Rockies and the Mississippi River. The Great Plains stretch from Canada to Mexico, giving the United States one of the world's most fertile growing areas, largely the third of the nation west of the Mississippi, in the industrial and economic hub of America, with major cities spread all along the eastern seaboard. At number 2 on my list is Canada. Canada, 9.984 million square kilometers, make it the largest country in the Western Hemisphere, and its 202,008 km coastline, and that it has a longer shoreline than any other nation. With the population density of 4 people per square kilometer, this means that east of Canada, 35 million people could have 60 acres for themselves. Partition between Arctic and United States. Canada's massive Persian tundra extends into the Arctic Circle, split similar to the USA and western half of the country. The Rocky Mountains run north to south, and prairies provide hog grain and canola growing area. Eastern Canada is the traditional heart of the nation, with Toronto, Montreal, and national capital of Ottawa all located in east. At number 1 my list is Russia. Russia's 17.1 million square kilometers easily make it the world's largest by area. In fact, if Russia were to loop of 7 million square kilometers, it would still be the largest, and the loop of section would rank 7th overall. Like China, Russia borders 14 different countries. Unlike China, none of Russia is tropical throughout humid summer profile in most of southern Russia. The taiga, the world's largest terrestrial biome, extends all the way from eastern Canada throughout the vast majority of North Russia. Massive reserves exist underneath Russia's frozen forest and tundra. However, due to the expense and difficulty of extracting it, most of Russia, while worth, remain untapped. So friend, that's all for today, and if you like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel next for you, and I will meet you in a new video. So goodbye and stay well, stay healthy. Bye. See you next time.